Hi guys. Welcome to my channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe my channel. In this video we will talk about top 10 places to visit in Italy. So make sure to watch the full video. 1. Florence. Florence is unarguably one of the best places to visit in Italy if you're interested in the artistic heritage of the country. You can see the Duomo with its incredible domed roof and enjoy some breathtaking artwork in the cradle of the Renaissance. It's an easy city to explore on foot and you'll have no trouble navigating. The Uffizi Gallery features a collection of some of the best artistic masterpieces in the world, and no visit to Florence is complete without exploring this gallery. Walk across one of the most famous bridges in the world, the Ponte Vecchio, and browse the picturesque shops along the way. 2. Venice. Venice is famous for its beautiful canals filled with picturesque gondolas that can take you through the city. It's also small enough to explore by foot over a few hours, a trip that will take you through the city's beautiful streets and give you some incredible views of ornate marble buildings. Visit the Palazzo Ducale, or Doge's Palace, and check out one of the city's most memorable and opulent landmarks. Snack on some gelato from a local cafe as you take in the sights of the Grand Canal before hopping on a gondola to explore Venice's winding canals. Experience the Carnival di Venezia, the Carnival of Venice, in February, where 3 million people dress up in masquerade costumes and dance all through the night. 3. Rome. From the Colosseum to St. Peter's Basilica, Rome is an incredible city to explore. It's a vibrant cultural hub with something new to discover around every corner. The ancient Romans called it the Eternal City because they believed that it would always stand, and it has. A walk through Rome is like walking into history. You may want to check out this helpful Rome travel guide to plan a perfect trip to Rome. Visit the Vatican, where you can see some of Rome's most iconic sites, like the Sistine Chapel and St. Peter's Basilica. Walk through history on a Colosseum tour. Since you'll be in the neighborhood, we recommend stopping over at the Roman Forum and Palatine Hill, some of Rome's oldest and most important historical sites. Snap some drool-worthy photos before tossing a coin into the Trevi Fountain. There are over 1,300 fountains in Rome, but the Trevi Fountain is easily the most beautiful. 4. Tuscany. Tuscany is Italy's heartland, where wine, Renaissance art, and picturesque natural vistas go hand in hand. It's one of the best places to visit in Italy to get a real sense for Italian culture and, of course, food. It is also the birthplace of many famous figures, like Michelangelo, Dante Alighieri, and Leonardo da Vinci, among many others. Everywhere you go you will find artistic and architectural masterpieces. Sample wine in some of Tuscany's famous wineries that will take you to Chianti, Bulgari, and Montalcino, among others. Snap a photo holding up the Leaning Tower of Pisa and then head inside and climb to the top of the tilted tower for some stunning views. Eat like a Tuscan with some classic Italian comfort food that won't cost you much. Ribollita is a village-style stew that epitomizes this region. 5. Milan. If you're looking for something a little more cosmopolitan, take a trip to this bustling city, home to the 8th largest Duomo and also one of the top fashion capitals of the world. Unlike many other Italian cities, life here moves at a fast pace. Do some shopping during the day, visit the opera, then hit the town for some of Italy's best cocktails. Even if you're not much of a shopper, take a wander through the absurdly beautiful Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II, Italy's oldest shopping mall. If you are a shopper, welcome to heaven. You can't go to Milan and not see the Milan Cathedral. It looks like something straight out of a storybook and is conveniently located in the heart of the city. Spend an evening experiencing the opera at one of the most prestigious opera houses in the entire world, Teatro alla Scala. 6. Amalfi Coast. As far as Italy destinations go, you can't go wrong with a trip to the beautiful Amalfi Coast. If you're somehow tired of Tuscany's rolling hills, the Amalfi Coast is the change of scenery you need. The whole of the coast is dotted with colorful Aegean villages nestled into the cliffs and set against the sparkling blue waters of the Tyrrhenian Sea. Even by Italian standards, this area is laid back and slow-moving. It's the perfect place to relax, in a setting that will constantly delight and surprise you. Make sure to stop in at the town of Amalfi itself. It's one of the biggest coastal towns and features a gorgeous Duomo, not to mention the town's charming pastel buildings. Visit Ravello for the best sunsets on the Amalfi Coast. This chilled-out village is perched on a hillside, with the Villa Ruffolo at the top. It's the perfect place to relax and enjoy the sunset views. 7. Naples. Whether you're a foodie or an archaeological enthusiast, there is something for everyone to do in Naples. This sprawling city sits in the shadow of Mount Vesuvius on the coast of the Tyrrhenian Sea. It's the birthplace of pizza, so you'll never be far from a pizza shop that will change your life. It's also a great hub if you're interested in visiting the archaeological sites of Pompeii or Herculaneum, the cities that were destroyed by a volcanic eruption in 79 AD. Climb Mount Vesuvius for some dizzyingly beautiful views of Naples and the surrounding region. Eat lots of pizza. There are hundreds of pizzerias in Naples serving up some of the best pizza you've ever had. Stick to places certified by the Associazione di Pizza Napoletana for the best places in town. 8. Italian Lake District. Italy's Lake District combines mountain vistas and crystalline lakes with medieval fortresses and beautiful lakeside towns. There are 5 major lakes among the most stunning lakes in this region, and each one has its own flair and character to its accompanying cities. This area is popular year-round as you can hit the beach on a sunny day, participate in some exhilarating adventure sports, or come in the winter for a ski trip in the Italian Alps. Enjoy the latest in haute cuisine at the Bellagio Mistral, a Michelin-starred restaurant on the shores of Lake Como. Visit the island of Isola Bella. Take a leisurely walk through the gorgeous cultivated gardens and explore the huge Baroque castle. Spend an afternoon relaxing in the shadow of the mountains and playing in the crystalline waters of Lake Garda. It is popular for swimming, with its diverse scenery that ranges from stark cliffs to rolling vineyards and sandy beaches. 9. Cinque Terre. Cinque Terre is made up of 5 different seaside towns, which are together a UNESCO World Heritage Site. They're all gorgeous and offer spectacular views of the sea, but the most picturesque is Rio Maggiore, with brightly colored houses clustered together on the hillside. A staircase above the harbor will lead you to some incredible sunset views. While each village has something different to offer, you really can't go wrong with any of them. Relax on Monte Rosso al Mare's sandy beach, the only sandy beach in Cinque Terre, and sip on some of the region's famously crisp Ligurian white wine, Sciacquetra. Sample some of Cinque Terre's famous pesto. You can't leave here without enjoying one of the many pesto dishes on offer. Walk along the coast on the Via dell'Amore, the path of love, that connects Rio Maggiore and Manarola. If you're up for it, you can walk the whole 12-kilometer trail from Monte Rosso to Rio Maggiore too. Just make sure to check in with the park offices to see if there are trail closures before you set out. 10. Sicily. Sicily is the largest island in the Mediterranean and one of the most culturally diverse parts of Italy, as it has been influenced by the many different cultures that have settled the island throughout history. No trip to the island is complete without spending a couple of days in Palermo, Sicily's capital city, where you can browse the city's famous marketplaces. You'll be dazzled by the golden mosaics of Monreale Cathedral, outside Palermo. It took over 2,100 kilograms of pure gold to create. Climb up to the crater of the Etna volcano for some jaw-dropping views of the island. Hike to the Valley of the Temples in Agrigento, Sicily's most famous archaeological site, with 8 different temples. The best preserved, and most picturesque, are the Temple of Hera and the Temple of Concord. What do you think about our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure hit that like button. Also subscribe our channel before you go. Thank you for watching video.